It's Friday, August 15th. I'm meteorologist Kayla Mitchell here in the CTV News Atlantic Weather Center. Let's start by taking a look at some rainfall reports in the region over the past couple of days, which was mostly very hit and miss showery weather with a few thunderstorms. Now, where a thunderstorm moved directly over a community, and again, that was pretty localized, there were some higher rainfall amounts reported. In some cases, in excess of 20, 30, even 40 millimeters of rain, even higher rainfall amounts than that for a few communities in the east of Prince Edward Island from the thunderstorms last night. Glencoe, over 70 millimeters of rain, which is probably more than you'd want all at once because it would increase the risk of things such as flash flooding. But this wasn't the widespread, significant rainfall that the region needs. And now today, on Friday, we're back to sunny and dry conditions as an area of high pressure moves in from the west. And this high pressure system is going to be in place for the next couple of days, so both today and Saturday, sunny and dry. Then a weather front that's now making its way into northern Ontario. Looks like it's going to be bringing in some showers on Sunday. Temperatures for today around the Maritimes will be mostly topping out around the low to mid 20s, but overall lower levels of humidity compared to much of this past week. By 9 p.m., temperatures around the region falling into a range of 16 to 20 degrees, and underneath the clear sky heading into the overnight, most lows 8 to 12 degrees, between 6 and 8 for northern areas of New Brunswick. In the forecast for Saturday, it is going to be mostly sunny with temperatures rebounding, so getting a little bit hotter. Highs around the high 20s for most of New Brunswick, except low to mid 20s on parts of the coast. Mid 20s for Prince Edward Island, except low 20s on parts of the coast. And mostly mid to high 20s in Nova Scotia, except low to mid 20s on parts of the coast. Now on Sunday, that front arrives during the day for New Brunswick, bringing showers and a risk of thunderstorms with it. It does look like much of Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, will stay clear of those showers until later Sunday evening and Sunday night, which is when the higher chance of those two provinces getting into some wet weather will be. All right, I want to bring you an update on Hurricane Erin. Category 1 hurricane, maximum sustained winds are 120 kilometers per hour. It's on a track that'll take it just towards the northwest of the Leeward Islands in the Caribbean. From there, it is expected to become the first major hurricane of the Atlantic hurricane season by the end of this weekend and the start of next week. It is still too early to determine whether or not there are going to be any weather impacts from this storm to the Maritime region later next week, and that's because of the uncertainty in the long-range forecast. The storm still predicted to come in a path that could take it anywhere from essentially closer to the Bahamas, closer towards Bermuda. In that path, if it's closer towards the center of it or off towards the east, that's less concerning for us because it means the storm would likely bypass us well to the east on its way up into the North Atlantic. If it comes in a little bit further towards the west, though, it does become a little bit more concerning because when it moves north and east, that would give it a higher chance of coming close enough to the Maritimes to have some impact on us. So when are we going to know? Probably by the end of this weekend, Sunday, is when we probably start to get a good idea about what kind of path it is going to take as it starts turning up towards the north, and certainly by Monday of next week. You can find news and weather updates anytime at ctvnewsatlantic.ca.